Virgo, welcome to your love reading, and I'm happy to report I'm seeing a lot of new love, renewed hope for you guys. All right, it could be a new stage with someone you know already. It looks like it for a good chunk of you, but this is good, and it might have taken some time. So it's beautiful energy to see, and I'm seeing love signs like the universe might have been sending you guys signs. And as I started your reading, I got the download for some of you. I love that I forgot where that quote comes from. I love that time will stand still for. Very powerful quote. I will break that down in there. But so far, what I am seeing, someone's coming towards you with a lot of healing, and I see codependency. They may be, you guys may be clinging to each other right now, but it's all this is making you open up. You feel like you can be vulnerable. They're coming through very supportive, okay? And I do see maturity here. So something might have alchemized. You guys might have turned past pain into new blessings, is the feeling I'm getting. A lot of healing here might have taken some time, okay? And I am seeing, though, you may still be a little afraid of this. You may have your hesitations, but this person does have a lot of regrets, okay? Because they may have, like, taken you for granted with a self-worth card, self-love. They may have put your self-worth on the line, and I feel like they're stepping up and taking control, trying to be flirty, being very giving, okay, and trying to renew this. Basically, I do feel like this person has grown. I have a lot of whole inner growth next to divine masculine energy. All right, then I am seeing an apology, like they are owning it. And there might have been, for some of you, not all of you, an ex-lover, old spark, and our competition involved in this, okay, some sort. And then I see reconciliation and rebuilding, okay? So beautiful energy to see. And I see legal justice matters in this romance regard. And it's almost like for some of you, there may have been no contact, sometimes silent treatment, but honesty about the lies. And they might have even hurt themselves by hurting you, in many ways, because it's like a repeating pattern here. So if you are reconciling, if it's been back and forth relationship, it's good to see people owning up to their, to what they have done, and trying to do something about it, right? So I will, for that person that they are showing up, coming up there, okay? Because I do see Five of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I think Leo's reading started with this too. You guys may be dealing with Leo, feeling left out in the cold. Finances may be an issue too, but I see the offer, the new beginning for love, emotional readiness, and judgment, rethinking the past. This is very important in reconciliation. If you are, you guys might have just started, some of you, with some of this energy, or you could be back and forth for a while with some of this energy, okay? But judgment is deciding what needs to go, what needs to stay, how can we reconcile this, how can we fix this, prevent things from happening, going sour again, okay? And I see now I see someone rushing in fast, and then someone moving slow. Knight of Pentacles. All right, Earth sign energy, Virgo, that's you. So maybe they are coming in very hot, faster than you thought, okay? And you are taking things slow, because I do see you juggling. And your self-worth, again, Nine of Pentacles, grounded in your own energy, needing for not. You might have got to, some of you might be very comfortable being, on your own, or you're glowing in your energy, coming off very attractive. And some of you may be, juggling with how fast things are going, okay? Like getting your priorities in order. Maybe it feels like, wow, they're coming in hot. But I do see, secretly they may be really focused on making more money, okay? Or like really trying to work on this dynamic with the High Priestess. And I feel like they may not really admit how much they have regrets over their past toxic patterns, okay? Haunting loss, like something they're not discussing. And I feel like that's why all these justice, I'm sorry, truth cards, honesty, are coming out, whether they're expressing it or not. And I do see the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, percolating. And then the King of Swords wants to keep showing his head. That is more about truth and communicating and messages, okay? Page of Cups can also be apologies. Page of Swords can be spying, keeping an eye from a distance. You know what I mean? We're about to pull hidden messages for those of you in no contact. But yes, in bottom of the deck, I do see respect. Very important, okay? To see in love reading, and that balance of yin and yang. If, say, some of you are like a twin flame dynamic, or it's always back and forth, respect, heals some of that. And I see good communication. So if you are feeling on guard or a little nervous, I do see daydream. Some of it may even be in your head, but you're worried about your self-worth and a confusion. So some of that may still be in back burner, and that's why maybe all this regret energy is coming up in their energy, because they realize that this is may take a while for you to be fully at ease and take a deep breath and relax, you know, and feel like you can rest your head down, okay? But they are showing up very honest, so that's good, and wanting to respect you, very good, and chemistry still there, so good sign to see. May just be a rush if you got used to being on your own, you know. All right, so let's take a look. Spirit, talk to me. Hidden messages for Virgos not in contact, or maybe they're not saying everything they need to say for this reading. Okay, Spirit, talk to me for Virgos. Hidden messages for the person this reading is about. Virgo, you may notice some of your own feelings or discussion, okay? I do love you. Beautiful to see. I see that I do love you with the whole inner growth. That's like an assurance, you know? So there, I love you. I do is like they had to figure it out. I daydream about a life with you. Very nice. I watch your social media. Yes, for those of you with the spying energy, okay, that is double confirmation. Even if you are not on social media, they could be just keeping an eye out. That's another card of trying to say, like, keeping tabs, okay? I don't know how to feel. That could be you, some of you, Virgo, okay? Do I still have a chance? I can't do this. So lots of you, you know, in the independent, that could be your reactions. I'm not financially stable. Now, I do see finances, like working on it being a factor here. They could have more than, it could just be on their mind. Let's say they're well off, but first, you know, they could be workaholic, for example, or have bigger financial goals. I want to make amends. Yes, that is coming out very strong in this. I'll give them that. I need security. Okay, so let's see who's here to discussion. You broke my heart. I am in a committed relationship. For some of you, I will say this is probably the past, you know, over the ex, because I see you guys reconciling, some of you, you know, all on different timelines. If you broke my heart and I got into a committed relationship and the competition, it could have been, you know, that could have been the issue for some of you. I admire you. I don't know why this happened. I wonder how you feel. Okay, so beautiful to see. For those of you where they are still committed, I do still have that reconciliation coming back after the competition is out of the way, okay? For the most part, and truths being spoken, okay, in a new beginning. So overall, beautiful energy, Virgo. Lots of, you know, remorse here and trying to, you know, put the merit in, okay? So light and love, Virgo. I hope those messages help. Let me know how it goes.